The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, I'm Donta.
And hey, I'm Dana.
And welcome to the Donta Show.
What's up, Village? It's your boy Kwame, the man with the plan behind the stands. I'm going to go ahead and make this quick because some of y'all got mouths and be talking mess in the comments and saying that the intro commercial is too long. So, I got something for you. Here we go. Let's get into it. Before we bring out these awesome kings, I need you to stop what you're doing. Excuse me? Excuse me? Ma'am, sir, you. Yeah, you. Whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, I need you to go ahead and share this live stream. Donta and Dana didn't get all dressed up for you not to share their melanated goodness. So share. You share everything else up in here. Share some quality content for your boys. Now that we mentioned YouTube, are you subscribed to the Donta Show's YouTube? Oh, you're not? Oh, girl. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Join the village. Go over to www.youtube.com/Donta Morrison. And when you get a chance, head over to Dr. Morrison's. That's right, your boy got his PhD. Head over to Dr. Donta Morrison's website, www.dontamorrison.com, where you can learn more about the man, the myth, the legend known as Donta. And while you're at it, grab some TDS merch and his books. Yes, purchase those smutty books filled with smut. Grab The End of the Rainbow and Yesterday Clarified. And last but not least, head over to the company that put this all together, Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a proactive network focused on providing an innovative space for content creators and entrepreneurs. PMN is dedicated to giving its viewers a diverse entertainment experience while helping content creators elevate their production, engagement, and overall branding. To date, PMN has reached over 1 million viewers and listeners internationally, produced over 52 successful shows with high ratings and fanfare, and has housed over 60 content creators, brands, and businesses through entertainment and consulting services exclusive to PMN. Pyro Media Network is a network that makes you feel at home. So if you have an idea for a show, podcast, or need some professional video and audio production for your business or brand, then join the Pyro family today. Go ahead and visit www.pyromedianetwork.com and we will show you how to go to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome my brothers from another mother, the dynamic duo, the melanated kings themselves, Donta and Dana. Let's get it. Let's go!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Donta Show. I'm your host, Dr. Donta Morrison, and I'm here with you on this Tuesday to have another phenomenal conversation about all kind of stuff going on in the world today. But I'm not going to do it by myself. I got a special guest, Mr. Titan Capri, is going to join me a little bit later. But before Titan comes on, get up in here and just give you hi, hellos, how's you doing? I see you watching on Facebook and YouTube. If you have not yet subscribed to the Donta Show on YouTube, please make sure to do so by going to youtube.com/Donta Morrison, youtube.com/Donta Morrison. It is absolutely free. What does free mean? That means it will cost you absolutely nothing. What does that mean? It means you ain't got to come out your pocket and give me a dime. All you got to do is click subscribe and you'll be notified every single time we go live. And that will bring me so much joy, just kind of like Anita Baker. You bring me joy. I'm just saying, follow the Donta Show. And while you're on the YouTube page, please do yourself a favor and check out all the other past content that we have done. We've interviewed some high-end people. We've interviewed some phenomenal entrepreneurs, some black legends in the black community. We've done our part to make sure the people that don't really get the visibility that they deserve are being made known through the Donta Show. Bring them their business, buy their books, all that kind of stuff, because I believe in supporting black people, supporting black businesses, and recycling the black dollar. So if you are all about that, and that is how you are living your life too, the Donta Show is for you. So check it out. A lot of stuff happened today. Lots of happened yesterday that I want to kind of highlight. I want to kind of dive into it. I want to get your thoughts, your views, and your opinions about it. And I also want you to meet tonight's special guest, tonight's co-host. He has a show as well on Pyro Media Network. If you're unfamiliar with Pyro Media Network, please do yourself a favor and check out pyromedianetwork.com and see all the phenomenal shows that are on Pyro. It's not only the Donta Show, but it's so many other shows that really are getting some visibility. They got the platform and they're talking about some things that we need to learn about. It's something for everybody on Pyro. So do yourself a favor and check out pyromedia.com. If you want to be a part of the Donta Show, hey, go to Pyro again and say, I want to come on the Donta Show and hype up my business, hype up my book, hype up my album, hype up my whatever, and get up on here and let's talk about some pop culture. Let's talk about social justice. Let's talk about all kinds of stuff that's going to better the black community. All right, do me that favor. So who we got? I see my cousin Lakeisha up in here. So Keisha, we are back. So my cousin Keisha and I, my partner Eddie, my frat brother Joseph, we all flew down to and drove down to Valdosta, Georgia to celebrate one of my close brother friends' 50th birthday. So without further ado, I got to give a special birthday shout out to Juan Troy. Me and Juan go back to 1997, and we have just stayed connected all this time through all the ups and downs that life threw our way. We still remain friends, and I want to wish him a very happy birthday. Welcome to the 50 Club. Welcome to 50. I embrace it. I love being 50. It's nothing like being 50. It's nothing like aging gracefully. It's nothing like aging. When you are able to age, that within itself is a blessing. So shout out to Hayhara, Georgia. If you've never been to Hayhara, Georgia, you probably will not go, but it was a phenomenal trip. It was all about family and food and fun. And then we had a turn up in Valdosta, Georgia. If you've not gone to Valdosta, Georgia, you probably won't go. But Valdosta, Georgia was a great time. We had a great time just to get out the huckabaloo of the major city and just have that slow country life for a minute. All right. So shout out to Juan Troy. Happy birthday, my friend. So let me see. I think I'm going to talk about these topics with Titan, because Titan has a very powerful voice. Titan has a very solid opinion. Titan is articulate. Titan is eloquent, and Titan can get his point across. So you know what? I'm going to bring on Titan at this time. So please, Village, welcome back to the Donta Show. The man, the myth, the legend, all the way down from Texas, Titan Capri.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
And I'm sure that's not Sun Tea.
It is sweet Texas tea.
Listen, like only sweet Texans can produce.
Okay, that's
I'm
it.
sure it has steeped for hours. It has just steeped and steeped and steeped till it can't steep anymore.
See, Dante, we know each other. We know each other.
I'm
That's
just
part.
saying, I know how that go. I know how that go. So yeah, hold on. Someone just inboxed me on Facebook and said, "Why can't I comment on YouTube?" I don't know. So listen, if you are on YouTube, if you're watching right now, go ahead and put some stuff in the comments on the YouTube, and let's see what the problem is. Let's see why folks can't comment on the YouTube page. What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
What's up, Daryl? How you doing? What's good, fam? Bam. What is doing?
Yes.
How is life treating you? If you are here and you are watching over there on the tubester, put some comments in that comment so we can see what's going on. Hopefully, I get to see everybody's comments on tonight because we're going to have a lot of dialogue about stuff that I need your input on. I need to hear what you got to say about some things. But before we do that, Titan is here for a phenomenal reason because Titan is about to launch into a new venture. So Titan, what's going on with the Titan Capri experience? What's happening?
So I'm excited. Good evening, everyone. Hello, hi, all that good stuff, all the way from the big state of Texas. But I am on my venture. Next week, I am starting my morning show, Titan in the Morning. I want you to come on out. It's going to be at 8:30 Central, and then it'll be 7:30 PST. So y'all come on out and check me out. We're going to talk about a little something. We're going to sip on some coffee and figure out what's going on while you're on your way into work, while you're doing what you do. The only way Titan can. So y'all come check me out.
So is there going to be a difference?
Yes. So it will be a difference from my Titan Capri experience on Monday nights. But yes, it will be.
The Titan freeze? The Titan freeze or did I freeze? Which one froze, Kwame? Because I can't tell. So the Titan Capri experience is gonna be at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. So 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. I thought there was a morning show. So if it's a morning show, how is it at 6:30?
So it is a morning show. So I'm here in Texas and I am 8:30 Central Standard Time. And you all are 2 hours behind
6:30. So 6:30 a.m.
Yes, 6:30.
Got it. So you're giving us morning show vibes.
Yes, indeed. I'm giving some morning show vibes. All right, Darrell, you come and have some fun for your B-Day. That's what I'm seeing up over there.
So I take it that the morning conversation. The morning conversations are going to be a tad bit more.
I'm frozen. Who's frozen?
Yeah, you froze, Titan. Titan frozen again. It's Titan frozen again. Probably got to kick Titan out, come back in. So listen, he was on long enough to give the promo for his show. So next week, the Titan Capri Experiences airs at 8:30 a.m. Central Time. So down there in the Texas area, you can catch Titan Capri at 8:30 in the morning. Out here on the West Coast, 6:30 in the morning. I know it sounds early, but it's really not because we up getting dressed, getting the kids ready, eating breakfast, making your grits with your salt, pepper, and butter, doing what you got to do first thing in the morning. So while you're getting dressed and doing what you got to do in the morning, check out the Titan Capri Experience at 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 in the morning down there in the Lone Star State. So Titan, I just gave it another push and you are frozen again. Titan is frozen again. Titan, listen,
I don't know what's happening.
I don't either. But before you start this mornings with Titan, you better make sure we got good Wi-Fi. No shade.
You know what? You talking about no shade, Dante? That was all shade. Just let me be
because the last thing I feel like doing first thing in the morning is tapping my screen saying, "Bruh, you frozen." No, I
don't know what's going on. It may be because I haven't been on your show for a year. That may be the reason why.
The devil is busy.
Okay, busy. But it looks like I'm good now, right? I'm good now.
You good right now. You good right now. You good right now. Yeah, but Kwame, but I got new internet. So once you elevate, you can talk about everybody else. So don't come for me, I won't come for you. Okay, Kwame?
Ooh.
Right. So listen, I have my season of spectrum challenges. I have my season, but the boy done upgraded all throughout this house. Ain't no
Okay.
goes up in this piece. But no, I get it. I get it. So Titan, I'm excited for you, man. I'm glad
Yes,
you're taking
well,
on
thank
this
you.
adventure. And I think the mornings is a good time slot because nobody
Mhm.
wants to do stuff in the morning.
Yeah, right.
Everyone do stuff late at night or later in the evening, but to do stuff first thing in the morning, I think that's good. So, you know,
Indeed.
hey, I'm wishing you all the success with that.
Well,
And
I appreciate it.
yeah, and for those that don't know, Titan is a advocate, a HIV advocate, does a lot of stuff in the field of sexual health, similar to me. And he's also does a lot of Titan tips. That's what I call them, Titan tips, that helps you kind of get through your season of whatever you're dealing with.
Yes, indeed.
So Titan, you got a tip for the people right now, a tip for the village watching?
So you know what? I used to watch. I got something for them that it's kind of old school. I used to watch Saffron and Son, right? And Esther said, "You want a tip? I got a tip for you. Don't eat egg salad on a roller coaster, sucker." No, just no, I'm just kidding, y'all.
Listen,
look, y'all.
Life lessons from Esther.
Look, I'm just happy to be here, y'all. I'm sorry, but no. What I my tip for tonight and for anybody, right, is to be in the moment. Be in the moment. You cannot get what you're supposed to get, should get from the universe, from your God, from your essence, if you are not in the moment. Don't go somewhere, travel all the way there not to be in the moment. Be in your moment. And I guarantee you there's a blessing in that moment.
I love that. I
That's
love
it.
that. That's real
That's
talk. That's honestly real talk. And speaking of being in the moment, for those that watched the Emmys last night, I'm sure you saw the historic win by Shirley Ralph. And it was a
Yes.
long time coming because she is only the second Black female to win that category
Yes,
since
God.
Jack A.
Says Jack A. Yes.
I mean, Jack A. Think about Jack A. back 227,
227.
and a lot of '90s babies is like, what? What's a Jack A? What's going on? So we always talk about, you know, we hear some Oscars so white, yada yada yada, and I think we need to celebrate this moment. You know, I mean, Shirley. Not only does she look amazing, she looked amazing.
What?
But she hit the stage and she did this anthem. You know, she sung this anthem, I'm an endangered species, but I'm not gonna cry about it. I just know what I am because my voice matters and my voice belongs here. It was very powerful and it kind of went down as one of the best speeches ever.
Yes.
You know, it was historical. And I've had the pleasure of doing things with Shirley out here in Los Angeles. I recall last year for World AIDS Day, her organization, the Divas Foundation, she did this virtual World AIDS Day talk. And I was one of the speakers on that talk. And then she does this annual thing every year called Diva Simply Singing, where she basically brings out the best of the best vocalists, female vocalists, and they give a concert and it's amazing. And she you know, she graced me to be able to speak on that stage once. So Shirley Ralph is really about the work. She's about the community, and she's really about, you know, us. You know, so to see her win, I was like, yo, kudos to you, Queen. So what did it do for you seeing her win, Titan?
I was like, so let me, okay, for her, I was like, this is awesome. So one thing that people would always say about Shirley Ralph, the thing is that going back to Dreamgirls, right? You know that Effie was the powerhouse, the singer, right? The dynamic. And so a lot of times what we would see is we wouldn't see, you know, Cheryl sing anything or do anything. And she stood there last night for the image, and she just was like, and it was so powerful. She looked so great. And I was so happy for her because I didn't know she didn't have one. I'm thinking she's been around for so long, doing great things that, like, how does she not have? And she also mentioned Quinta last night. It's Quinta, right? Yeah.
Quinta Brunson.
She also mentioned Quinta Brunson last night because she was saying without her, I wouldn't be here. And can you imagine? Quinta came from YouTube making videos, and now look at where she's at and her show. So it was so awesome to see Black excellence we know Shirley Ralph is statuesque. We know that she's beautiful. She's a beautiful brown, dark colored woman. And to see her stand there last night and just basically say to them, right, you know what? I'm an endangered species, but I didn't cry about it. My time is now. I may have been here for a couple of decades, right? But my time is now. So it warmed my heart.
And I'm more than Moesha's mama.
That part.
Because most folks only know Cheryl's work. When you talk about Dream Girls, a lot of folks forget that she's an original Dream Girl. They really just go back to Moesha or some B movies that she's done. But Shirley Ralph, she has roots in this game. She's been in this machine for a long time. And I'm sure that she has felt, kind of, put on the back burner for some of the roles that she has played. But first of all, Abbott Elementary is hilarious.
Dante.
If y'all have not watched Abbott Elementary, that is one of the funniest shows I have ever watched. God. Every single character is hilarious. I mean, if Cheryl didn't get it, I was rooting for the principal. Yes. Because I'm like, the principal, I mean, hands down, one of the funniest characters on TV. And I know a lot of people, they kind of slept on Abbott Elementary. They didn't give it its due. But I'm like, y'all missed a great show. I binge watched it, and I'm like, I couldn't get enough of it. Abbott is, if you like Modern Family and that type of filming, Abbott was it. It was.
I slept on it as well, Dante, in the beginning because I didn't catch it. So what I did was I set my DVR just to record it, so I can go back. Hey, Sandy. So I can go back. That's my Aunt Sandy right there.
Hey,
out of Georgia. So I went back.
What part of Georgia you in, Sandy? I was just in Valdosta and Hayhara last week. So where you at, Sandy? All right, sorry.
She's gonna let you know. She's gonna let you know. But I binge watched it as well. And I said, oh my, when I tell you I binge watch it, you know how you watch one or two? I was in like number 6, and I was like, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. And I'm
right.
So yes, hilarious. It is wonderful.
It's hilarious. Yeah, no, it has not been canceled. Trust me, it has not been canceled. And after last night, I don't foresee it being canceled or stopping anytime soon. It's on Hulu, so if you have Hulu, you can binge watch it on Hulu. But it's going to be back on ABC, the next season. But yeah, it is amazing. What's up, Sean Kinsey? Watch it over there on that Facebook. Yo, if this is your first time checking out the Dante Show, welcome to the Dante Show. We are here every Monday and Tuesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for those of you on the East Coast down there in Georgia, I'm glad you are watching, because consider this like your Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall came on 11 o'clock at night. So yes, let's keep it going.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, you're right, Eddie. Indeed.
Yeah, Eddie. Thanks, Eddie. I just said that, but thanks for the confirmation. She's the second Black woman in 35 years since Jack Gay. Definitely. Come on, Athens, Georgia.
Athens, Georgia.
And I got a frat brother that's from Albany. Albany. I always say, is it Albany? Is it Albany? Is it Albany? But come on here, Athens, Georgia, up in the house. Welcome, Sandy.
Indeed.
All right. Yeah. So Titan's on the show tonight, y'all, because Titan has a new iteration of his show starting next week. So for those that missed it, Aunt Sandy, in case you missed it, Titan, give us a recap because your Wi-Fi is good now.
Yes, indeed. Next Tuesday at 8:30 Central Standard Time, it will be Titan in the morning. Y'all come and join me. We're going to take a little sip of coffee or whatever you may sip in the mornings. And we're going to talk about a little something. The only way I can. The only way I can. Yes, indeed. So we're going to do that. Y'all come check me out. Next Tuesday, it'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays. But starting next Tuesday will be my inaugural show. And I'll be on your tubes in the morning. You can hear me in the morning.
Bring your coffee.
I'm going to be sipping and doing all of that good stuff. Okay.
Bring your coffee and your Baileys.
Yes, go.
Do whatever you got to do. Kyrie Sinaj is in the house. What's on, Kyrie? Daryl said he's going to log in while working. Listen, I get it.
Come on, Darrell.
I watched the Titans report from my desk at work. when Thais goes live, I'm sitting at my desk and I got 2 computers. One computer is my work, one screen is Thais, and I'm sitting and just keep cackling along, and it's pushing me through my
Yes,
day.
indeed.
Titan, you gonna be on while I'm getting dressed in the morning.
Y'all come on.
While I'm making my breakfast, so it's all good.
Indeed.
If people want to watch, they're gonna watch.
Yes,
but there
indeed.
is a will, there is a way.
Come on.
Most deaf. So look, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about some current events that are happening in the community, well, specifically my community. Oh, we got a cousin up in here.
Hey, Miss
Queen. You say the
Queen,
name, Titan. These Facebook names be wearing me out. What's the name?
Yes, indeed. Just call her Queen. Just call her Queen.
Miss Queen Ego Sellers. Come on, Queen. Rock your crown. We're going to talk about 2 occurrences that happened in LA. One is something that happened at Hollywood High School on today. We'll discuss that. And then the other one is talking about rapper PNB Rock and what happened to him while visiting Los Angeles. We're going to talk about that and talk about some of the backlash that his girlfriend is getting and be like, yo, why are we not protecting this Black woman? We're dragging her and not protecting her despite the trauma that she's experiencing from what she witnessed. And then we're going to talk about what happened today at Hollywood High School and how it was not funny. All right. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Go get your not going to say your coffee because it's the midnight hour. Go get your libation that quenches your thirst, and we'll see you back here in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Welcome back to the second half of the Donta Show. I'm your host, Dr. Donta Morrison. My special guest on tonight is the phenomenal Titan Capri from Titan. You in Houston? You're in Houston.
Yes, indeed. I'm in H-Town.
There you go, of the Titan Capri experience. Soon to be. Is your show getting a name change?
My name change in the morning. It should be Titan in the morning.
Titan in the morning. It's gonna be Titan in the morning. What's up, Jonathan? Welcome to the show.
What's up, Jonathan?
So Titan in the Mornings is going to be coming next Tuesday at 6:30 in the morning for folks on my coast, the West Coast, the best coast. You know how we do. And then 8:30 for those H-Towners.
On the third coast.
Everybody think that they're Beyonce down there in H-Town.
Indeed. Y'all come join me. What's up, Dana?
What's up, Dana? What's up? So Titan, are you ready to get into some topics that have been happening?
I'm ready.
Right. Something happened today at Hollywood High School, and it's it's sad actually. So today at Hollywood High School, there was an active shooter hoax. An active shooter hoax. So the high school was temporarily on lockdown this morning after somebody called and said there was a shooter on campus. And you would think that yes, Kyrie, 6:30 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. I know a.m. I know. Sweet God from Zion. Only on the West Coast. For you, Kyrie, to be 8:30 in the morning. So Hollywood High School was on lockdown. Now you can only imagine after the pandemic, after all this being at home for years and not being with your classmates, schools are finally reopening and you go back to school. And then within, I think, the second week of kids being back in school, there's an active shooter hoax. Somebody thought it'd be funny or cute to call in and say there was an active shooter on campus. Titan, what do you think about that?
I'm disgusted, right? Because it's nothing to play with. Like literally, we are still hot on the active shooter from Texas, right? We're still talking about Columbine in 2022, right? So this right here is
over Sandy Hook.
Exactly. And see, and what's so crazy, Dante, we can name them like that because they have been so common. And so for them to go out and do this, somebody thought this was a sick joke because now we are already afraid of being back, right, in the public the way that we have been. And now here you are playing a game. Something that I used to always notice when we were in school, people would do practical jokes and play around and stuff. And I never thought it was funny because you would scare somebody half to death, right? And if I'm a parent and my children are at school, I don't want them going back to school. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just, it's sick. I don't think it's right. I think whoever did it, when they find out who did this, they should have some jail time, some type of fines. They should not go unpunished.
And then, so Z Will just said, students oftentimes make less than mature comments. It's unfortunate.
Yes.
And we're assuming this was a student.
Yeah.
We're assuming this was a child. You know, it's a lot of sick adults out there. It's a lot of adults out there that want to do this kind of stuff because they just think it'll be funny or to get some kind of notoriety or to get some kind of, social media pub real quick. They can sit back and say how I caused that to happen. Look, and I think that whoever did this, I think is very insensitive to the culture in which we're living in when it comes to school-based violence, And it makes me wonder if this person is even a parent. Do you even have children to even understand what the parents who are at work, because they're going to get some kind of alert on their cell phone or whatnot to say there's a possible active shooter at your kid's school.
Exactly.
It's like, come on, how do we deal with that? I mean, who would in their right mind think this was something that was okay to do? Because when the kids go back tomorrow, these kids are going to go back looking around like, well, I hope that really was a prank.
Right.
And not a prelude to something worse.
Exactly. And I think now in this atmosphere that we're in, everybody wants to go viral. So we don't know if it was a point of whoever this was trying to go viral saying, look what I caused, look what I did. And I think it's a sad thing because people died. People died in these shootings and you lost parents and you lost children. It's bad. I don't like that.
And I also think people fail to realize the long-term effects of these kind of situations. I was talking to someone earlier today and they were saying how a lot of folks you just said it tapped on it. People live in the moment. And when they live in the moment, they fail to realize the long-term effects of their actions.
Correct.
So you do something like this today, thinking it's funny or it's a hee-haw or whatever, not realizing that these kids are now going to be doing their whole high school experience, wondering if this is ever going to become a reality for them. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And you know, the other part to it, Dante, is what happens after you start this ball to rolling? What
Right.
happens after this hoax? What is next? Now, what you may do is start sort of avalanche of things happening just by you trying to play a practical joke. And I always tell people, what happens after you start that ball to rolling?
Right.
Like, what's next, right?
Right.
Sad.
So I don't know. Hold on. I'm giving folks a comment in the comment section. If you are unable to comment, you must make sure you're signed into YouTube. So if you're not able to comment on the thread, watching us on YouTube, make sure that you are signed into YouTube and you're watching. And if you're signed in, you might as well subscribe. So make sure you subscribe to the Dante Show. It costs you nothing. www.youtube.com/Dante Morrison. It is absolutely free. Absolutely free. So my last question, Titan, when it comes to that topic about the active shooter hoax, what would you do as a parent? How would you act moving forward if your kid was going to this school?
Dante, I'm sorry. My child would be at home. My child would be at home. I would have bust down there like the old folks say. I would have ran down to that schoolhouse, and I'd have snatched my child up. Because I
will never see my baby again.
Okay.
Ever.
You won't ever, and I want a refund.
Right.
You might have paid up, right?
Right.
But no, I would be too afraid that, and I'm guessing, what were they countermeasures? What did the school have something in place for this? Was it something? It looks like from the picture, it looks like that there was numerous cops and people there protecting and doing. But I wonder, how long did that take? See, all of that was sort of playing in my head. And then I would say the best place for my child to be is right by my side. Is to be here with me. At least I know there ain't gonna be no active shooter in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is sad. I mean, and I feel what you're saying, but it's sad because we all want our kids to have a healthy childhood.
Exactly.
We want them to have the whole childhood experience. Go out, play, meet some friends, fall and bump you, scrape your knee, just go through all of that.
Exactly.
But we live in a world where, right, Kwame, our baby's being shot by the police. Now they can't be safe. It's like keeping them at home. And then what kind of a world is that creating with all this isolation?
Correct.
All this. Well, I don't have no social skills because I was home my whole teenage years because I don't want to get killed out in the street.
Your depth perception is not great. Okay.
Right. And that's sad. But then let's switch reels real quick. I'm going to ask this question to everybody watching. It's something about, I always talk about, if we did not have social media, if there was no social media, what celebrities do you think would not be in existence? And this is a real random off the cuff question, but if there was no social media, what celebrities do you think we would never know? Who would be your main one, Titan?
And I thought you was going to the people because Alpha said these comments finna be fire.
Yeah. If you're in the comment section, what celebrity do you think we would never have been introduced to if there was no social media?
Oh, I don't know.
Daryl, I agree.
I agree, Daryl, as well. Like most of them. What's his name? Tekashi 6ix9ine. I don't think that I don't think that he would have been. I don't think that these other celebrities, Paris Hilton, all of these people that came up during the reality portion, I don't know that they would have been like that.
Well, we definitely wouldn't have a Kardashian.
Well, I don't know. Sex tapes were still doing a thing. They were making their rounds. So
yeah, it was a sex tape. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It was a sex tape. It
and
was
Ray J just went off about that sex tape. So
it was a planned out, well orchestrated.
Okay.
It was not
watched and then reworked.
And reworked it to get better angles and lighting. They had fluffers and all kind of stuff. So okay, And Ray J is like, as annoying as Ray J is.
Yes.
Annoying when he does start spewing out facts, you just sit back Oh,
I was looking at it, Dante, and I said, "Oh, Ray J got receipts. Ray J was not playing with you. Ray J
he
said,
was
you're not going to go on national television and just talk about me any old kind of way. Let me show the people what's really good." Now, here's the thing, Dante, really quick. Ray J hung on to those texts for up 10 years.
decades.
Come on. Come on. Ray J was waiting for that. Ray J was waiting for that. He had one bullet in the gun.
Right.
He had cocked that, but he was ready.
That's proof right there that a lot of y'all need to be careful who you try to forget about when you elevate. You know, I try to keep everyone, you know, like at least, you know, the close proximity. If we was cool back then,
Okay,
unless we fell out, we still
Right.
cool now. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't become a doctor and forgot about who I was with when I wasn't a doctor. I didn't do that because I got some skeletons. I got some bones out there, and you know, I ain't innocent.
But Dr. Dante, I'm going to say this one thing. Ray J was mad. He was mad. Ray J got a bag. But we know Kris Jenner got bags. Kris Jenner is the real bag lady. She's the real bag lady.
Yeah.
Everybody in her family brings in income. Everybody. And she gets a portion of that.
Yeah.
She's the master.
Yeah, she's brilliant. She's
the female Joe Jackson.
She's the wizard. She is behind the curtain pulling all the levers.
What?
She is the wizard and has kept her name out of so much. But
okay.
And I don't want to speak to you know, you gotta be careful what you say nowadays on social media. But she pimped her kids. She pimped her kids.
Wait a minute, Dante, you was afraid to say that? You know, Ray J brought the receipt.
You know, it's a lot of folks that rock with the Kardashians. It's a lot of folks that rock with them, and they like, yo, you know, don't be talking about that. Yada 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 yada. But she pimped all of them.
Come on.
Wait, she pimped all the girls.
Yes, indeed.
Because the boys,
no. She would have pimped the boys if the boys would have done what she said. Right. See, you notice all them girls. They grew up looking one way. Now they look totally different. If the boys would have done what she wanted to, come on.
Right. If Rob would have just followed his mama,
come on.
It wouldn't be no Black China.
And for a moment, he did it. And for a moment, you remember Rob had dropped that weight. Rob was running around with no shirt on. Right. Rob was like, I'm going to get it. He got Black, all this stuff. And then boom.
And Rob, and again, the part that people forget is that Black China has the only Kardashian child. So y'all can do all this stuff. We got Northwest, you know, East, West, and all this kind of stuff. You know, we got Chloe, got her kids, and all of them got their kids. Yeah. But only Rob and Black China has a Kardashian, has a baby Kardashian. So Black China is sitting back like, whatever, I have the heir to the throne. Come on. Right here. I have the heir apparent. I have the Kardashian child. Period. Point blank. Say what you want. You know. So all right. That was a side. We turned down the side road real quick into the quick little tangent, you know. But I was just thinking about social media, and there would be no. Well, you said the Kardashians would exist because Kim put in work.
Well, so here's the thing. So when Ray J was going down this whole thing, I was saying Kim Kardashian became a bazillionaire because of a sex tape.
Right.
A sex tape. And then if social media didn't exist, right? You just said that, she wouldn't have had all those gigs. She wouldn't have been hosting parties. She wouldn't have been, you know, doing events and all of this stuff. Come on, man.
But the question is, and I've glanced at a sex tape or two. Why did Kim Kardashians make it? Because at the time of her and Ray J, she still was not this icon, you know, this influencer that she is now. So why did her tape make it and all the other leaked sex tapes just kind of fell flat?
Chris, what she did.
Period.
Look, I'm just going to be real. Chris said.
But you leaned in and said it. Chris.
Okay, Chris. Because I'm going to tell you right now, look, yeah, I'm not going to tell y'all that Chris is not the one. Chris is another Don King. Let me tell you, Chris had them redo the tape, and make sure. And she got it to the people that were going to get it out in the open and make sure. And remember, the internet was booming then, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was booming. You still probably was on dial-up going,
AOL.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But everybody was with that. And just because her father represented somebody, right?
Touche.
There you go. Chris saw that door and she kicked that mug open. Boom. But and then you're right. Yeah. Z, Paris Hilton's BFF.
Yeah, that is true, because Chris basically said, Kim, if you're gonna be doing it, you're gonna get paid, because Kim was dating the high ends. You know, she was doing that, and she even looks totally different right now. You know,
okay.
Totally different.
And then to answer Z's question, so you're saying there's hope for the OnlyFans people?
Yes.
Did you not see what Black China ranks?
Yes. I know folks that quit their jobs and started an OnlyFans, and they're making more than I make right now.
I have a friend of mine that did the very same thing and literally lives way up there with the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
I'm still down here on the floor. He way up there.
Right. We still Ralph the doorman, you know, but yeah, OnlyFans, I mean, we all know that sex sells, yes. But OnlyFans, people that are doing it, I'm not saying legitimately, but people that are really taking the time to brand their content and all that. I have friends that are making money just by showing their feet on OnlyFans, not their face, their feet. Just show your feet. Show me your feet.
Dante, I got
2 of them I can show you. Dante, I got school loans.
Dante, I know someone that just rubs their belly and makes money.
Yeah, so Z Will, don't lose weight.
Okay.
Don't lose weight.
Don't do it.
That belly is money. Belly is money. I know folks that got OnlyFans. They look, they get paid for eating. They get paid for having food on them.
Oh no.
They get paid. Yeah. Everybody has something that rocks the next person.
I was about to say, Z Will, you don't have to lose no weight.
Don't lose no weight.
There is a demographic and a category right for you, right where you at. Don't lose no weight.
Find your niche and
find your niche
off of it.
Okay, and move on up like the Jeffersons.
Right, but it's a lot of freaky deaky people out there. Yeah. Some of them you know, some of them you don't. But they will follow you on OnlyFans. They'll be the main ones putting money on your books. You know, and you'll never, and they'll be sitting right next to you, you know, in the church house. You know, it's a lot of freaky deaky folks out there, and OnlyFans has become a way for people to find an outlet to, one, make money during a pandemic, but 2, it's like if I got pretty feet and I can make money off these feet, I'm gonna show you my
feet. And you should, and have no shame. But I wanted to say, you just mentioned that, Dante, that the pandemic was a catalyst. The pandemic shut us down from being out in the open and stuff, and people had to figure out how to make money. There was a lot of layoffs and all of that. And I want to say this just for everybody: sex work is work. So I'm just saying, look, I don't blame, I don't judge nobody. You do what you do. What's for you is for you. That's it.
Right. Jonathan, listen, be great. Be great,
Jonathan.
bro.
You better your belly better be on deck.
Jonathan, you better lean back. And you better rub.
Okay, and you better rub.
Yeah, you even got to show your face. Just put your belly right on the screen.
Jonathan, just like this. Rub and rub.
And watch them coins go up on that fan.
Okay, watch it go cha-ching, cha-ching,
yeah.
cha-ching.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, what we're trying to say, people, is everybody watching right now, your self-esteem should be high.
Yes, indeed.
Don't compare yourself to the next one. Some people ain't checking for Black China. They ain't checking for Kim Kardashian. They're checking for Gwen.
Come on.
They want Gwen. They got stretch marks. They want Gwen. They got the wings right here.
Jarrell say he's signing up tonight.
Listen, they want Gwen. They want Gwen that has lived life.
Come on, $15.99.
They want Jerome with the bad feet. You know, they want Monty with the ashy heel. You know, it's something for everybody. So look at yourself right now and be like, hey, I can make money with God.
Pamela, don't play. Pamela, don't play. You better check into it.
I'm telling you.
If that's your thing, check into it.
And you never have to show your face.
Never.
That's the thing. You do not have to show your face. Come on, Gwen Guthrie. No romance without finance. You got to have a job.
If you want to give with me, ain't nothing going. You better tell them,
Pierre. Ain't nothing going on. Listen, put a bag over your head, push start on OnlyFans, and rub that belly and watch the coins just go up. And next thing you know, Jonathan, your car is paid off.
And bam,
with a belly.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we have
falsified.
$15.99. Yeah, we have falsified what sexy is.
Yeah,
you know, and we've made it seem like sexy has to be this small waist and no, sexy comes in different forms.
Yeah,
different forms. You know, back in the day, I used to. If anybody had braces, you got me.
Okay.
Back in the day, braces was my thing. Anybody I met that had braces, I'm like, yo, they cute. They be like, man, look at their face. Yo, but it's about them braces, though. Them braces.
Right.
Oh, my God.
You know what, though, Dante? What's funny is that everybody think of OnlyFans as a negative, right? It's as a disgusting type of thing. But when you think about it, there are people on OnlyFans and all these other platforms that are showing you, giving you the full them. Like it's nothing to it. So if that's your thing, that's your thing. But it is a confidence. Like you see some people and you're like, wait, what? But that's that niche, right? Somebody, and you think about it, how many millions of billions of people we have on this earth, and how far does the internet reach? There's somebody for everybody.
And all of them ain't skinny.
Come on. Well, I ain't skinny. I'm rubbing my belly too. Who is that to say they're rubbing their belly? Rubbing my belly.
We have one last topic. We're gonna cover this real quick, and this is not to bring it down, but this is just to. I want to raise awareness about the fact that we have to make sure that we are in the midst of all of our finger pointing and all that. We have to look at the entire picture and realize that we're talking about someone that is hurting and grieving. Right. So for those that may not know, rapper P&B Rock was shot and killed on yesterday at Roscoe's on Main and Manchester. So if you are familiar with South LA, you know that Main and Manchester is the hood. Period, point blank, it's the hood. And you could go to Roscoe's in Hollywood. You can go to Roscoe's in a nicer part of LA. But this young man, this rapper, and his girlfriend chose to go to Roscoe's on Main and Manchester. Well, his girlfriend posted their location. And as people are saying, as a result of her posting their location, he was robbed and killed for his jewelry. He was wearing his jewelry. You know, he's a rapper. You know, he was worth $3 million. He was kablinged out. They robbed him at Roscoe's, so they shot him, and he died shortly thereafter. So social media went on this whole thing about it's all her fault. She might have just killed herself. She's the reason that he's dead. Everybody want to be showing where they at, and yada, 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 yada. And it's like, what are you talking about? It's like, first of all, let's deal with the fact that he died, point blank. Let's deal with the fact that she did not pull the trigger. Correct. She didn't pull the trigger. She posted she was at Roscoe's. That's now a crime. Okay, that's so people, we know the social media, you do the whereabouts all the time. She posted they were at Roscoe's eating chicken and waffles. Innocent post. I'm in LA. I'm in the hood. I'm at the iconic Roscoe's chicken and waffles. Wow, are you serious? So people are saying, had she not posted, he would still be alive. It's all her fault. Everybody want to share their business. Everybody want to show their whereabouts and bliggity blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now we're blaming her that murderers came and killed him. We're blaming her. Really? Titan, what do you think about that?
First off, I want to say peace and blessings and prayers to him, to his family, to her, because they lost someone. They lost a brother, a son, an uncle, a friend. They lost someone. And I think it's sad that we always want to point to blame. Social media has become this huge mega beast to where we don't give you time to grieve or even understand what happened. We start pointing the finger, and then we start berating you because of what you have done. Now, here's the thing. Somebody may say that, oh, she shouldn't have posted. But if she's on social media posting, she had no idea that somebody was going to come and rob and do all of this stuff. You know what I mean? It's sad because now she has to carry that burden, and I'm pretty sure she feels that it's her fault. I'm pretty sure. And then now she has to carry that burden because everybody is making it her fault and she's not going to have any peace. And then social media is a great way to do things, Dante, but then also social media is a great way to kill your spirit and your soul and your essence, because what's going to happen, they're not going to let up on her for a good minute. Every time something comes up, they're going to go after her again. Right. It'll die down after a while, but right. I just really, I'm praying for her family and his family.
And they did the same thing to Pop Smoke, because Pop Smoke showed his location and then he was robbed and killed. And it's like, social media is for people to be social. People don't think that if I share my location, I'm going to die as a result of it. And no one is highlighting the fact that they were killed. Or somebody killed them. Why are we not looking for the people that killed this young man? We're focusing on this black woman that was doing what socialites do. That is what they do. That is what so many people do. They post their whereabouts. So we're not going to protect this black woman. We're going to drag her, and say she's the reason this black man died. No, the reason this black man died is because more than likely another black man pulled the trigger. Period. Has nothing to do with her. It has to do with a murderer that pulled the trigger on this man. Let's put it where it belongs, because putting all this on her shoulder, why are we doing this to a black woman? She didn't know. She had no idea. She wanted a number 9. She wanted 3 wings and a waffle with her boo.
Exactly. And then Dante, she wanted likes. She wanted to, show off. So it's almost like a double-edged sword sometimes, right? Because you want this, but then there are people out there that have the audacity to tell you that you can't have it. So I'm going to come and take it from you. Right. And just so happens, they saw that, and then they were I don't know if they were already on their way or if the location brought them there. But it's always been like that.
What bugs me is that we bang on celebrities for not supporting black business. We bang for not supporting black business. We bang on celebrities, or they forgot where they came from. But then when they come to the hood to support, they get killed. Indeed. Nipsey Hussle killed. Yes. In his hood by a black person. When they come and support the black community, they're putting themselves at harm's way because we're not protecting our black celebrities. So it's like, what do we want? What do y'all want, people? Because if the brother would have went to the Roscoe's in Hollywood with the white folks, oh, look at old sellout, bro. He could have came over here to the hood. I was about to say. When he come to the hood, he ain't safe over here. It's terrible. Come on, Jamil. An Obama special, 2 sides and a sunrise, no ice. Jamil, you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready with a side of grits. We got 2 minutes left. So I just wanted to just put that out there. Prayers going up to her. For witnessing this. She was there. She witnessed her boyfriend get killed. But instead of us surrounding her with some love, we're pointing fingers at her and saying, you're stupid, you point your location. She witnessed her boyfriend get shot and killed. Period.
Right there in front of,
Period. Yeah. Right. So, Titan, we're wrapping up tonight's show. Let the people know what's coming up your way, what's happening next Tuesday at 6:30 in the morning.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes. I need y'all to come on over to me next week, starting Tuesday. Well, it'll be every Tuesday and Thursday starting next week, Tuesday. It is Titan in the morning. I'm going to have a little bit of conversation the only way Titan can. Y'all come on over and check me out. It will be at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. That'll be 6:30 your time over there at PST. But y'all still come check me out. You don't have to stay long if you don't want to, if you can't, but just come over there and click that button and come see what I have to say. Come take a sip in the morning with me. Y'all will be glad you did. I'm going to see y'all on Tuesday, baby. Oh, wait a minute though, Dante. Now, I'm starting a new thing on Tuesday, but my show is every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. your time, PST. It is the Titan Capri Experience. Come on over while we talk a little dope at night, right? But come on over in the morning on Tuesday. I want to see y'all. Y'all bring your cups, okay? Bring your cups.
Love it, y'all. Hey, yo, that concludes tonight's conversation. Thank you, Titan, for joining me on tonight.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
y'all for watching on tonight. Thank you for subscribing to us on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, Dante_Morrison. Subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/Dante Morrison Village. You already know I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you for rocking with me. I will see you next Monday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for another dynamic hour of conversation right here on the Dante Show. I love you. I mean it. There is nothing you can do about it. And I will see y'all next week. Kwame, take us on out, bro.
Yes.